So good evening and welcome to the 2022 Mayor's Garden Contest Awards Ceremony. My name is Ryan Woods and I have the pleasure of serving as the Parks Commissioner for the City of Boston. I'm so pleased to welcome you here to the ceremony in the public garden. It's been a few years since we've been able to gather outside in these botanical gardens. We've been inside Suffolk University for the past couple of years as our rain location, so I'm thrilled to be out here in the fresh air with all of you. Gardening has its own unique challenges this year, and this year is no different. Despite the lack of rain, we have seen gardeners and their plants rise to the occasion. We continue to be impressed by the work of all of our city gardeners have been doing to beautify Boston, one garden at a time. Whether you're a new gardener or have been at it for decades, gardening brings the community together from all walks of life while helping to beautify our city. Many of our favorite winning gardens this year were just hidden away in backyards. They share the joy with the whole community. This annual contest would not be possible without the continued support from our sponsors, as well as our friends that have helped make our award packages possible. Thank you to our grand prize sponsor, JetBlue, for providing our raffle prize for first place winners, free round trip vouchers to anywhere JetBlue flies. Thank you to Mahoney's Garden Center for providing gift cards to the top 3 winners of each category, our 2022 Hall of Fame inductees, and our judges. Thank you to the Harvard Museum of Science and Culture for the passes they extended to the first place winners, and big thanks to Plaza Catering for our wonderful refreshments that we'll have right after the awards presentation. To kick off the celebration of gardening, please help me welcome one of the city's biggest advocates of gardening, not only a community gardener herself, but also a farmer, the Chief of Energy, Environment, and Open Space for the City of Boston. Please welcome Reverend Mariama White-Hammond.
So I am a minister and a gardener and a farmer, but I have been given strict instructions that this is not a sermon moment. So just so great to see you. This is one of my favorite events to do, and really just want to lift up and thank you for the work that you put in and the love that you show to the plants that you grow for the city. So we're really looking forward. I didn't get to judge this year because it happened while I was on vacation, but I'm looking forward to sharing in that joy. And with no further ado, I want to welcome someone who is really committed to our neighborhoods, committed to creating opportunities for us to find joy, especially after the challenges of the pandemic, and somebody who you may have seen in your neighborhood. She's always out and about, and even now biking her way through the city of Boston to really make sure that each and every one of us feels included and connected to the city that we love. So with that, I have the honor of introducing our mayor, Michelle Wu.
Hi everyone, it's wonderful to see you here, and I truly look up to each and every one of you. You did not hear gardener in my list of description because I always grew up with a mom who had a very, very, very green thumb, and so much so that we had this kind of good cop, bad cop relationship with plants, and I've never gotten to really experience that for myself. So I am an aspiring gardener. I hope to, we've laid out the space at my yard and on the side, and so need to learn from you all and draw some of the tips and inspiration. So I want to echo the thanks to all of the incredible staff who have been part of setting this up and keeping this going for so many years, and now reviving it and bringing this celebration back together. So thank you to our chief and to our commissioner. I want to thank our sponsors as well, to Mahoney's and JetBlue, for really upping the ante here and helping us truly celebrate. And congratulations to all of the winners. This is truly spectacular and makes such a difference in brightening up our neighborhoods and the places that matter most to residents in our city, the streets that they're walking down, the spaces that we gather in. And so especially want to congratulate those who are entering the Hall of Fame this year, and look forward to learning from you and hopefully getting some coaching before next. Maybe one of these years I can improve my own ability to participate too. So thank you so much, everyone, and I'm so delighted to celebrate with you.
Thank you. And as we start the category, I'd invite the mayor and the chief over here so we could do the group pictures. We are going to start with I think we're waiting for a few small yard garden winners to arrive still, so we're going to start with the medium yard category. So for medium yard gardens, in third place, Tony Lyons of East Boston. In second place, Linda Sklar of Jamaica Plain. Accepting on Linda's behalf are her daughter, Jennifer Sklar, and husband, Max Bernstein. And in first place, Sandra Jordan and Robert Monahan of Jamaica Plain. Gardeners in the medium yard category created beautiful gardens in 500 square feet of space or less. The passion and enthusiasm the judges encountered was noteworthy, from impressive planters, waterfalls with a koi pond, all the way to abundant bee visitors. Judges enjoyed hearing entrants passionately discuss the use of coffee grounds and eggshells being used to enrich the soil. Congratulations to all of our medium yard garden winners. And now for our large yard garden. In third place, Kevin McKenna of Roslindale. In second place, Michael Brzezinski of West Roxbury. And in first place, Nancy Crescent of West Roxbury. The large garden is a very popular category where gardeners get to show off their plots of 500 square feet or more. Gardens were well planned, thought out, and can take years to become what they are today. Judges found that every gardener had a different vision for what their garden would look like. One garden, clearly the love project of Jake, was described as simple and soothing, featuring hydrants and various decorations throughout, including a retired bell from a working fire engine. Another garden in this category featured unique plants and conifers collected and arranged in a manner that impressed the judges. A third garden featured unique tips and tricks found through ingenuity and experimentation that really impressed the judges. Congratulations to all of our large yard garden winners. The next category is our porch, balcony, or container garden. In third place, Paul Belanger of the West End. In second place, Bev Christians and Chris Hartman of the South End. Hey, Bev. And in first place, Alex and Stephanie Charlagas of the South End. The porch, balcony, or container garden category highlights those gardeners that may not have had the most space to work with, but that did not let that limit their creativity. They enjoyed original and colorful designs with great variety. Judges commented on the nice mixture of vegetables, herbs, succulents, and shrubs that could be found in addition to all the beautiful flowers. Congratulations to all of our porch, balcony, or container yard garden winners. The next category is our shade gardens. In third place, Tess Kennard of the Fenway. In second place, Sally Rayring of Beacon Hill, who was not able to join us today. And our first place winner in the Shade Garden is Dave Connolly of East Boston. The Shade Garden category covers gardens planted in areas with little or no direct sunlight. Some of these occur naturally and others are by design under trees or fences. This has become an increasing competitive category lately. Our winning garden brought reclamation to a new level. This garden featured a patio made of cobblestones that were previously used as a ship's ballast, reclaimed brick retaining wall, and needless to say, impressive plantings. These gardens have shown that you can do a lot with a little sunlight, utilizing plants that prefer low light environments. Congratulations to all of the Shade Garden winners. Our next category is the vegetable or herb garden category. In third place, Jamaica Plain Co-Housing. In second place, Osurumase Oko of Roxbury. I tried, okay?
No, you're all right. It was all right.
In first place, Shanti D'Souza and Daniel Nyler of Brighton. The vegetable and herb garden is always a favorite of our judges, and this category always shines light upon the advantages of growing your own food. This category features so many different varieties of edible foods that is going to read like a grocery list. Vertical squash, bush beans, lemongrass, ground cherries, beets, celery, corn, edamame, and leeks. These gardens were remarked to have hosted a bit of everything with enthusiasm to boot. One winning garden has been producing food for 50 years over multiple generations with water brought in from across the street. Another is in a community garden project bringing neighbors together to grow food that features raised beds where kids are encouraged to help pick vegetables. Congratulations to all of our vegetable or herb garden winners. Our next is our Age Strong Garden, our senior gardeners. In third place, Patricia Kelly of Charlestown. In second place, Yolanda Paulin of Roslindale. And in first place, William Ernest Garnow of West Roxbury. The Age Strong Garden category highlights the work of our gardeners who are over 65 years of age. The positive health aspects of gardening are always evident in this category. Our first place winner decided to take over the driveway to add more plants. Considering the difficulty of finding a spot in some of our neighborhoods, that is quite a dedicated gardener. Judges were impressed by the use of rain barrels to capture water for the garden, hidden composters, and sharing of plants and resources with friends and neighbors. Congratulations to all of our Age Strong Garden category winners. Our next category is our storefront organization or Main Street District Gardens. In third place, J. Grady Home of Beacon Hill. Accepting on behalf of J. Grady Home is designer Paris Boyce. In second place, Chilcott Granada Community Garden of Roxbury. Accepting on behalf of Chilcott Granada Garden is Alexandra Harrell. And in first place, Four Corners Main Streets of Dorchester. Accepting on their behalf is Marcos Beleche. This category encourages businesses and organizations to beautify storefronts, yards, or patios, and in turn improve the aesthetics of their neighborhoods, creating welcoming spaces that build community. This category featured gardeners who single-handedly maintain gardens as well as teams of people working together towards a common goal. There were changes and adaptations due to the lack of rain this summer that still resulted in stunningly beautiful gardens. Judges were impressed by the use of color in this category and applauded the group effort that was put forth. Congratulations to all of our storefront, business, or organization garden winners. Our next category is our community gardens. In third place, Ellen Bowers of the Fenway Victory Gardens. In second place, John Ruiz of the Fenway Victory Gardens. There must be something going on in Fenway today, because the first place winner, Deanna D. Perio and Stephen Davey of, again, the Fenway Victory Gardens. We think when the word victory is in the name, it might help a little, so if you're looking for a plot. Community gardens are always an important resource for urban settings, even more so today, and we are proud to see how competitive this category was this year. Judges described these winning gardens, all located in the Fenway Victory Gardens, as lovingly tended spaces that are neat and well-maintained, but also tell their own unique and personal stories. These gardens were all very appealing, which utilize compost and recycled materials with extraordinary results. The good news for other community garden participants is this year for the third win for John, Stephen, and Deanna, so they will no longer be eligible to compete, as they will be inducted into the Hall of Fame next year. Congratulations to all of our community garden winners. And now our small yard garden. In third place, Jessica Grace Brooks of Roslindale. In second place, Julia Fairclaw of Roslindale. And in first place, Ian Shields of East Boston. Gardeners in the small yard category creatively utilized their land to produce big results in 250 square feet or less. Judges were impressed with how much could be done in such small places. These gardens varied in their design. One entry was a lovely oasis shade garden, another overflowed with flowers and blooms. Whatever these gardeners chose to grow, the judges were impressed. Congratulations to all of our small yard garden category winners. Oh, Hall of Fame. Yep, I think you can get it. So now I think we spoke a little about the Hall of Fame. I need to remind you that the winners here tonight are the best of the best. Among you is a group of gardeners who exhibited gardening excellence year after year, and therefore will be inducted into the Mayor's Garden Contest Hall of Fame by winning at least 3 times. So these are people that this year will be getting an award next year. So please stand when your name is called. Dave Conley, Linda Sklar, Stephen Davey, and Deanna D. Perio, and John Ruiz. So congratulations, you will all be inducted in next year's Hall of Fame. And now we'd like to recognize the newest Hall of Fame inductees for 2022, who won for the 3rd time last year. Please come forward when your name is called and receive your Hall of Fame award. Errol and Jan Ace of Dorchester. Janice Dunlevy of Dorchester. Amy Galblum of Roslindale. Craig and Kimberly McNulty of Fenway/Kenmore. And there are 2 inductees that were not able to join us today. That's Stephen Smith and Richard Allsbrook of Roslindale and Pasqualino Seto of Hyde Park. Let's congratulate them also on being inducted this year. as the mayor mentioned at the beginning, we're so fortunate to have a lot of partners to help us with this competition. And now it's my pleasure to welcome to the podium Dan Blake, the Director of Airport Operations for JetBlue, to say a few words.
Thank you, Commissioner Woods. Good evening, everyone. My name is Dan Blake, JetBlue's Director of Airport Operations at Boston Logan Airport. We're so excited to be here at this special ceremony. Thank you to the mayor, and thank you for all of you for being here with us. Boston means a lot for us here at JetBlue. We started service in January of 2004 with about 30 crew members. In the 18 years since, we've grown the operation to 70 non-stop destinations and just over 4,000 Boston-based crew members. That's why it's extremely important for us to be here with you for the Mayor's Garden Contest award ceremony, to be able to support a cause that supports the local community. I think we're ready to draw the grand prize winner.
Here, sorry. No pressure at all, man.
And the winner is Nancy Crescent.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
A JetBlue customer and frequent flyer.
You wore your blue today? It's perfect. You're IQ.
Okay. Wow, what good fortune.
And Nancy just won the first place prize, which is 2 non-stop tickets to any destination where JetBlue flies from Boston. So congratulations. Now I'd like to recognize the judges. You've all had a very tough job. The judges were chosen for their experience in gardening and support of the mission of this contest to encourage and inspire the beautification of the city through gardening. A list of this year's judges can be found on the back of your program. And at this time, I would like to invite any of our judges who are here in attendance with us to please come up for a photo with the mayor and the chief. Don't be shy. As those judges come up for their photo, I'd like to recognize and thank the city's horticulture team for this beautifully manicured landscape in America's first botanical garden here in the public garden, and the assistants in the preliminary judging round. A great job to all of our Sydney gardeners who are making do with the tough weather conditions this summer. And thank you all again for participating in the Mayor's Garden Contest and for your efforts to beautify our great city. Thank you to Mayor Wu and Chief White Hammond for joining us. And we invite all of you to enjoy the beautiful public garden and some refreshments that are found at the tent behind us. Winners and judges, please remember to pick up your gifts at the tables to the right of the tent. And thanks again, and we hope to see everybody again next year.